You know Chuck? And then Norris. You know Chuck Norris? And Jackie Chan is coming,
He's coming to
very,
town
very
next week.
soon.
He is indeed. That's one of the old sayings on the channel, isn't it?
Of course, of
Yeah.
course.
Well,
always same.
downtown Cape Paphos Promenade is just down there. That is Tea for Two on the corner. This is the gourmet restaurant, and we're going to take you up to Bar Street. But before we do, I'm going to introduce you to the most beautiful woman in the world. And of course, her name is Miss Ochin Gracivia Labouf.
Hello, everybody. How nice to see you again and again. Atmosphere to die for. It is now hot, a bit sticky, but that's because I wear long sleeves and long skirts and everything long, but very colorful. Chuck, and I like doing this all evening. I'll be doing this. Now some people don't like when I twirling, and they say, Mr. Paul, why do you not stop this woman? Stop this woman, she's twirling and twirling.
Well, a lot of people like you to twirl, that's for sure.
And a lot of people saying that sometimes when I sing a song or two, they do like it. What should I sing tonight for you? And now, then, I
Is
forgot.
Near. She's doing it her way. Anyway, come on. We're going to go from the promenade and we're going to take you up the main drag
This is the best
to Bar
suitcases.
Street.
Mr.
And apparently
Paul.
these are the best suitcases.
Yes,
this is
yes.
Mavros leather, by the way.
They are the best. They are best.
Well, rumour has it, yeah, that it is a very, very upmarket shop at the start of the promenade or on the start of the ascent up to Bar Street. Anything from a belt to a suitcase to a fancy leather jacket.
I would like to say one thing. If it's the cabin size suitcase, it worth buying and they're still expensive. But if there is the bag luggage size that to be bought, I'm afraid they throw in it all the time. And it's risking to be broke. That's the
Well,
the
this is a
task.
problem, isn't it?
And that's why the shop, normally they announcing that they sell in more cabin size suitcases and those a little bit bigger bags that they can carry with them. If they put it in the luggage, I'm afraid nobody takes care about our suitcases. And how many times we find out our suitcases crashed,
And cracked.
cracked.
Unfortunately, this is the case with modern airlines. Let's not criticise them too much. You never know. One of these days, one of them may come and knock in. So, come on, let's keep going up towards the main Bar Street area. And of course, along the way, we're going to mention one or two of the businesses and a very, very popular place in Paphos. If you fancy somewhere to sleep, of course, is the Dionysus Central Hotel. A lot of people have laid their head to rest in there. Perhaps if your name is Lady Andrea, of course, Sir of the Mat. And of course, I can think of some other guys as well. If your name is Baron von Cigar, that's Lord Martin, and of course his girl, Lady Victoria. Do you remember going in through that entrance? I'll bet you do. And I'll bet you if you're in downtown Scotland and you're thinking about coming for a month and you're twisting the arm of Sir Scott, yes, Lady Kirstine, you might be checking into the Dionysus Central Hotel for a month next time.
I think all our guys who ever went to this hotel, they enjoyed their stay, they enjoyed the service, and they enjoyed the food, because we never had a bad meal in that restaurant of the La Royale, which is it's the same
That's the one
thing.
on the front, yeah.
The one in front, but it's the same kitchen as we all know, and really fresh and beautiful food all the time.
Yeah, and they've got this one outside, by the way, and this one is called the Roast and Grill Corner. Would you like to have a quick look at their menu? Shall we go and have a look? What do you fancy as a starter? Let's have a look. Soup of the day. If you're British, often people do like a soup. Or perhaps if you're all the way from Egypt, what about a bit of falafel?
Falafel.
See, you're wondering why I know what it is, because of course I used to live in Egypt as a young boy. What about a salad? A salad to die for. Chicken Caesar salad, only €10.90. Or perhaps you fancy something from Burger World. Could have a lamb burger. Now there's a new one, a salmon burger.
Salmon burger.
€11.90.
I never tried salmon
Interesting.
burger, to be honest.
I bet it's quite tasty, you know.
Well, when we will be hungry, and this salad for my...
That looks nice, doesn't it?
Yes.
It does look nice.
Is it
And that's
with
the
mozzarella?
Mediterranean salad,
Must
is it?
be. Must be with mozzarella cheese.
Very, very nice looking
Yeah.
salad anyway. Anyway, what have we got over here? Ooh, giant pork chop. And there's one or two people had the giant pork chop in the La Royale. And of course it will be exactly the same giant pork chop in the grill house because it's the same kitchen. What about some barbecued spare ribs?
Wow.
1 kilo, 28 euros. Not bad at all. What do you think, Rasivi?
Well, the picture as it is looks amazing. And the taste of it also amazing. Why do I know? Because we were with some people, you remember, last year. And I might not quite remember the names of the people, I'm very sorry. But some of the people had the spare ribs and they say it's amazing.
I got a feeling that it could have been Sir Richard,
Could have
Lady
been.
Julie Nash,
Could have been.
and of course Sir Sean,
They're
and of
friends.
course his girl, Lady Justine. And of course, if they were with us, that must mean that Viscount Leo was there as well. He's
Yeah.
not so little anymore, but luckily for me, he doesn't want to punch me in the mouth. Drop in the comments, guys, when are you coming back to Paphos? Because we'd love to see you again. And December's getting close, so often you do like to come in the winter season. Yabba dabba doing? Do you fancy a bit of yabba dabba doing? Yeah, Fred's there. He's waiting for you at the Flintstones bar. You can get a great cocktail in there, by the way. And then just over there is the Democritus restaurant. Traditional folkloric dancing every night of the week. And they're about to boot up very, very soon indeed. So if you want a great meal and great entertainment and not a glass broken in the house, the Democritus restaurant could be that place for you. Or do you fancy wetting your taste buds on an Indian bhaji? Do you fancy one of them? Down the gate, yeah. Believed to be one of the best Indian restaurants in the world, certainly in downtown Paphos. How do I know that? Well, there's a gentleman called Sir Shady Tree. He's got a girl in his life called Lady, you guessed it, she's a little bit shady lady as well. Yeah, well, they go there and they love the place. We're getting a big, big hello from the Democritus restaurant, because of course they are our friends.
I didn't know actually that the cars can park here because I thought these metal bars, whatever you call them, were put in to protect people and they wouldn't park.
Well, the idea
here.
is for deliveries. But of course this is
Deliveries.
Cyprus, so we park wherever we like. We're
Yeah,
getting big
hello,
waves
hi.
from them in the background there.
It's
of
still,
course they're
you
getting ready
know.
to welcome you in.
Yeah, wow.
It is a lovely restaurant, by the way.
It is actually very fun, yeah. Somebody who likes the traditionality and the food and the culture, because pretty much every evening it's been going on now, the traditional folkloric dancing show with the beautiful costumes, traditional costumes. Ladies and gentlemen, from the early days, these costumes been coming, and it's very, very fascinating to watch these girls and boys dancing. Especially one of my favorites is the dancing with the glasses
With the
on
glasses,
the head.
3 tiers high.
Yes, and then at the end, when all the show's gone, they are picking up all the guests of the restaurant and they having a fun going around. This is how they having a beautiful time of the night.
Yep, everyone who's ever been to the Democritus restaurant, or taverna as it's called. Apparently it's the oldest, by the way. See, the oldest traditional tavern in downtown Paphos, founded in 1971. So they should know a thing or two about entertaining you, and there's no doubt about it. They do a very, very good job indeed. Now, this is the main bar street area. Just over there in the distance, you've got the Baywatch, very, very popular. This one is a shish kebab. This one is believed again to be one of the best restaurants in Paphos, and it's called the Alkion Taverna. Very, very popular, and people come back there year after year. And then this is the Ascent up Bar Street. And of course that is the Robin Good pub. Apparently he robbed you very, very good indeed, and then served you a
Good.
pint or two.
Yes, he robbed you very, very good, and then Robin is not good anymore. But anyway, I must say that all Soviet Union in past thought, this is what shall we say, Robin, we didn't know that it's hood, honestly. We did know that it's good. And we all thought that Robin was very good. But apparently Mr. Paul is saying that he was robbing the people good.
Well, he was robbing the people very, very good and annoying the living daylights out of a man from Sherwood Forest, who just happened to be the sheriff, and he was not very, very happy at all. But rumour has it, in the end, they had a bit of a party and shared all the gold, and everyone was happy. Anyway, Bar Street, it's starting to boot up, but of course with that little bit early. But if you come around here from around about 9:30, I promise you, you're going to get a great, great night indeed. For example, you might want to pop into this little establishment, which is the Red Lion, and it's just opening up for business. Next door to that is the VIP Underground Club. So you can go down there and party the night away. And of course, after you've partied the night away, why not come out and pop into that little establishment? Of course, that is the little church on Bar Street. Strange place to have had a church, but of course the church was there before all of the bars were even thought about. And it's got some fabulous, fabulous gardens. And coming up next, just over here, is the Flares Bar, which, so they say, is the busiest bar in downtown Paphos. And of course, if your name is Lady Sally of the Briars and you've got a Sir Matt Dyers in your life, perhaps it could be the great, great bar for you. Crucivia?
This is a good bar as well. And all the time when you pass, there's something changing around this bar. Now, whatever it is, but I really noticed the changing, whether it's the color of the chairs,
Yes,
armchair,
it is,
is
yeah.
it?
They've changed the chairs again. They used to have red chairs, and now they've got white chairs. And in my opinion, I think the white chairs are nicer, but you drop it in the comments. And while you're at it, perhaps hit that like button, smash that subscribe, and please don't forget to keep on coming back for that little bit more of our complete and utter madness as we take you on our little adventures in and around downtown Paphos. Just across the road now is the Dracula, which is not owned by Dracula, but apparently if you go in there, you do like to sink your fangs into their pizzas, into their kebabs, and into their burgers. And if you don't want to do it, they've got two budgerigars. Well, actually, they've got two parrots that will eat them for you. There's Christodoulos, that's the man in charge of the show, having a chat with one of his combarus, but that is believed to be the best place in Paphos to get a pizza. And don't just take my word for it. There's a chef in downtown Glasgow. She's got a partner in her crimes, and they got engaged when they were in downtown Promenade. They got off at the wrong airport, by the way. Her name is Karine, and of course his name is Stuart. And we're wishing you a spectacality of a time indeed, and we're looking forward to seeing you when you come back to Paphos next time. Don't forget, Paphos, not Pataras. Starts with the same letter.
You see, if you are good at what you're doing, you will always have customers, tourists will be gone, and you will still be working because, as we all understand, the guests of the island coming and going, but the local people will always respect your hard work and the effort that you provide as a server, should I say, yes, and something that you sell. And we more than sure that this road here is developing to the best, and it's going to be the paradise as it was once upon a time.
Once upon a time, there's no doubt about it. The Bubble Wobbles cocktail and music bar is waiting for you. There's one or two bars down there waiting for you. There's another bar over there waiting you. Notoriously didn't open this year, but rumour has it he's going to open up next year. And there's a lot of development going on Bar Street. So a lot of these bars are going to be rebooting up over the next year or so, and there's some property developers getting involved with some of the older buildings, and they're going to turn them into apartments and holiday accommodation. So great, great things are coming to downtown Paphos. All that's missing is you. So why not get yourself on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy? Because Paphos, Cyprus, Marika and me, guess what? We really, really are waiting, especially for you. And of course, as time goes on, we'll keep you updated with the up and coming Marika and Me lounge bar. I'm going to say thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And please don't forget to keep on coming back. But I'm going to give you over to the most beautiful woman in the world. And of course, she is going to give you a very, 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 very good goodbye.
And I would like to say you very, very good goodbye, because our walk around these beautiful, lovely places, renovated, non-renovated, done or undone, we really admiring the beauty of every new building, and especially if you see these bright lights or the music going on. This is what all the guests of the island want, to go a little bit and relax in the evening time together with their families, children, and so on. Overall, we are happy that we're living on that beautiful island of love, which is getting better and better day after day. Many kisses. Thank you for staying with us. Loving and kissing you from the bottom of our two hearts.
Thanks for watching, and of course we'll look forward to your company and some twirling again very soon indeed. Strike a pose.